A comprehensive violence prevention and intervention program plays a vital role in building a safe workplace. If a violent event occurs and a comprehensive workplace violence program is not in place, organizations are being found liable, both in civil suits and by OSHA. Workplace violence is now considered a foreseeable hazard. And because employers are required to provide working environments free from recognized hazards, it's imperative that a robust violence prevention and response program be in place. That's where CPPS comes in. We've taken standards developed by ASIS and OSHA, incorporated them with other recognized best practices, and benchmarked them against our vast client base to create an easy-to-follow approach for implementing a robust violence prevention and intervention program. We call it the CPPS tiered approach. The tiered approach is broken into 5 main components, each one of them addressing concerns associated with different levels of the organization. From the basic principles, which affect everyone, to the nuanced details that only select teams need to be aware of. This approach covers it all. Here's how it breaks down. Tier 1, program assessment and policy review and development. The purpose of Tier 1 is to gauge where the organization is at with respect to the violence prevention and intervention program, and help build a path forward. In this step, CPPS will review your workplace violence program, develop a roadmap on a way forward, and will ensure your plans, policies, and procedures align with recognized standards and best practices. Tier 2, general awareness training for all employees. The goal of a violence prevention and intervention program is to not only know how to respond to extreme violence, but how to prevent violence from happening in the first place. This is done best when everyone in the organization is equipped with a baseline training on what warning signs to look out for, how to report concerns, and how to effectively respond if violence does occur. In this step, CPPS will help with all of this by partnering with you to develop training through e-learning, video, or in person that you can use to keep your people safe and your organization protected. Tier 3, enhanced violence prevention training for managers and frontline leaders. If we train employees to see something, say something, then who do they say something to? Often, it's the same person they report everything to, their manager. It's because of this that it's important that managers be equipped to receive this information, be able to further identify warning signs, and know what to do next. In this step, CPPS will help you do this by partnering with you to develop training through e-learning, video, or in person that you can use to empower your managers and frontline leaders. Tier 4, threat management team training and advisory retainer. The threat management team's primary role is to assess and, if necessary, intervene to threats made to or within the organization. Most of the time, managers will take information they receive and pass it to the threat management team for a more in-depth review and assessment. The threat management team will then determine if and how to appropriately intervene. In this step, CPPS will help you build a multidisciplinary team, train the team, exercise the team, and provide real-time consultation to help assess any threats made to or within the organization. Tier 5, senior leadership training. All 4 of the components prior to this are vital to the success of a program, but organizational leadership will make or break it. It's important that leadership be made aware of the threats they may be prone to so they can empower the organization to face it head-on. In this step, CPPS will facilitate an in-person or virtual meeting to help your leadership team understand why a program is important and what the impact is if they don't have a program in place. Once you've put all 5 of these components in place, you are eligible to receive CPPS's Safe Workplace certification. This certification is third-party validation of your efforts to become consistent with recognized standards and best practices, and has many benefits. One of those benefits is that if an event does occur, CPPS would be available to provide expert witness testimony on your behalf in any subsequent litigation. Whether you have prior experience building out a program, are looking for resources so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, or just wanting third-party validation to confirm you're on the right path, CPPS has the solution for you. All of our products and services can be customized to fit your culture and budget. Let CPPS help you protect what matters most.